Hi everybody, this is Mr. Magic, back with another episode of Magical Mail. Hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I do. So for item number 1 here today, we have Molten Primordial. Red, and 5 for an avatar creature with haste. It's a 6/4, and it says when Molten Primordial enters the battlefield. Hold on. There we go. Get all that tape off of there. What a cool sleeve. Look at that. And it's foiled on the back. I will have to... It's M-O-N-T-E, Monty. I'm going to have to look that up. When I make Mrs. Magic her Dragon's deck, I'll have to see if I can find 100 of those. Those are fantastic. Okay, anyways, Molten Primordial has haste, and when it enters the battlefield, for each opponent, gain control of up to one target creature that player controls until end of turn. Untap those creatures, they gain haste until end of turn. So I got that just because I'm trying to get all of the Primordial cycles. So then for item number 2, we have here Wily Goblin. Red for 1/1, and when it enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Very cool card. A potential slot in the Kiki-Jiki deck. Not sure yet. Moving on to item number 3. Which came from Alternate Universes. It's an eBay store, for those of you who couldn't tell. Let's see what they have for me. Look at that, Dominating Vampire. Now, Dominating Vampire has the ability to go infinite, but it's more like you would feature Kiki-Jiki in a vampire's deck, rather than Dominating Vampire in a Kiki-Jiki deck. When Dominating Vampire enters the battlefield, gain control of target creature with mana value less than or equal to the number of vampires you control until end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn. And so, in an ideal world, you would have, say, 4 vampires on the field and Kiki-Jiki on the field. Then you would put down Dominating Vampire. It enters the battlefield, you gain control of and untap your Kiki-Jiki. Now you have 5 vampires, and then you would tap Kiki-Jiki to make another Dominating Vampire. Well, now there are 6 vampires, you gain control of Kiki-Jiki and untap him, and you can go ad infinitum there. So that's how that combo works. It works with essentially, I think really anything that lets you make a copy. I think you could put like Splinter Twin onto a Dominating Vampire and then keep tapping it to make copies of itself, things like that. But moving on to item number 4 here. There's at least 2 stacks of cards in this. Oh, I know what this is. Or I know what one of them is, anyway. What a bizarre way to wrap a package. Look at this mess. I'm glad they're in top loaders because I have to cut them loose. I've never seen cards packaged quite like that. That was That was intense, and it's not over yet. Release. And then they're still taped across the top. That is the most outrageous packaging I've ever seen. And I have ordered a lot of Magic cards. Well, while you're waiting, the card is Mana Echoes. Red, and 2 for an enchantment, or Molten Echoes, I'm sorry, Molten Echoes. Mana Echoes is a different card. Molten Echoes for red, 2. Enchantment, as Molten Echoes enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Whenever a non-token creature of the chosen type enters the battlefield under your control, create a token that's a copy of that creature. That token gains haste, exiled at the beginning of the next end step. So, this goes into, not really into the Kiki-Jiki deck that I've built, but it goes into red tribal decks, or tribal decks that feature red. Examples would be, well, it comes in the Strephan Morer Progenitor Vampires deck from Crimson Vow, but I intend to put this into my my Slivers deck is sort of modular at this point. It has a response-based build / combo build that features the Overlord as commander, or I can run it with the first Sliver as the commander, in which case it really becomes a Cascade build, and Molten Echoes will go fantastically in there, in that particular build. So, I don't know if it's just me that I think that maybe red appeals to me in its type and its flavor, but I really like a lot of the red enchantments. I look at the red enchantments and I think, yeah, that's a great card. That's a great card. I really like that card. One of my favorite red chants being Gratuitous Violence, and Mr. Moeller signed that copy for me. So I have a thing for red enchantments. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I love doing this kind of thing. This is Mr. Magic out. You guys have a great day.